Hey everybody, it's Pixel, and today we're going to be making caramelized onion quiche. And for that, we're going to need a cup of Parmesan cheese, a cup of cheddar, a cup of cream, 12 ounces of bacon, 2 or 3 green onions chopped up, 5 eggs, pie crust, be that fresh made or frozen, a drizzle of balsamic vinegar, 5 shallots, a pat of butter, and salt and pepper to taste. Doesn't seem like a lot's going in here. You know the drill. Let's get going. Alright, we're going to get our butter browned in our pan and then put our shallots in to start cooking for a good 30 minutes. Now, I only had 3 shallots, so I did add some onion to this, and you can if you need to. But, there we go. About halfway through the cooking process, you're going to want to add your sprinkle of salt. So remember, you're putting 2 different types of cheeses in here, and sometimes the cheese has enough salt all on its own. And of course, a sprinkle of pepper. While our onions are cooking away, we're going to start our egg assembly with our 5 eggs, our cup of cream, our 12 ounces of bacon. It's pre-cooked. Cheddar cheese, and last but not least, our Parmesan cheese. Now, you're going to want to give this a good sprinkling of your green onion, and then save some to top it off when you put it in the oven. And about 15 minutes into cooking after the seasoning, you're going to want to put in some of your balsamic vinegar. In my case, I have glaze, and it'll work just as well if you can't find your vinegar right off the bat. While the onions are going to finish cooking, we will be putting our pie crust into the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. And 15 minutes later, you're going to want to take your onions off the heat and set them aside to come to room temperature. Alright, once your pie crust is done, you want to put the onions in the bottom and pour the quiche filling over the top of it. Get the rest of that in a minute. You're going to be putting this back into the oven for the next 30 minutes at 400. Alright, our quiche will look like this upon coming out. It looks wonderful, and there's no parts that seem uncooked. You're going to want to let this set for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how fast you're going to eat it. And I'll be back in a little bit to see how it worked. Okay, our quiche has rested, and we are going to try it out. So, yep. Well, our quiche has a lovely flavor. The cheese is awesome in it, and all the onions kind of settled at the bottom, which almost give it an extra layer amidst all of our egg and stuff. And I'm glad we put balsamic vinegar on them because that gives them a nice savory flavor with a little hint of sweet. Anyway, quiches have always been one of my favorite things to make. I'd also like to make a note, I sprinkled some green onions on the top that we had left over before I put it in. So, you know the drill. If you like what you saw, have any comments about it, leave me a like. Leave me a comment about it, and I will see you in our next video.